Hi friends, it's me, Sunita. Welcome to Sunita Crochet, and looks like I got a little family going on over here. So let's welcome in some friends. Hi Sam. Hi Ronell. And hello those in the bushes. I'm gonna play this for you swatchers. It's perfectly okay to swatch. I do that a lot. Oh, Ronell, thank you. Hi, Gracie. And hi, Ronell. You just got finished with my parts. Awesome. Okay, so that was my other question. But before we do that, let's thanks Miss Ronell. And is my audio okay? I changed the settings just to make sure. Let me know. I found the cool cat video. You sent a squirrel to the bushes. Oh no. Hi Diane, welcome in. Live chat isn't working. I don't know if you see me or I see you, Diane. I see you. Hello, my love. Okay, you hear me fine. Perfect. So I do have my camera set up, but just to forewarn you, if you don't have your pieces, I do have a video that I put out there. I made all the pieces. And just so you guys get a rough estimate on size-wise, this is the one that I'll be working today. It's pretty big. It's not as big as that one, but I think I might have taken some rows off. But this is a 4-weight. All of these are 3-weights, but they're all different sizes. So I think the eyes make a difference too. So these are all my heavy feet friends. I don't know. So what size eyes did you use? Okay, well, this one is a 15 and the rest are, these two blue ones are 15s that I got from Hobby Lobby, and these are 10. I don't know what the googly eyes is, but use whatever eyes you have. You don't see, Diane? You're listening and cooking. Oh, thank you, Gracie. I didn't have time to do the beak and the wings. That's okay. And that was the other question. Do you guys want me to do the beak and the wings right now as well? Or would it be easier to do the video? I think the video might be easier because I did do a lot of talking. So these are my penguins. Let me line them up here so you guys can see them size-wise. And I did update it. Well, I didn't update the pattern yet, but I want to walk you through it. Hi, Carrie. I want to walk you through how to do the tail, because the tail that's on the pattern, it looks like this one. Let me show you. The tail is like this one, which you can barely see it. It's hiding in there. But I like these tails better because they're a little bit bigger. Yeah, that is a dig at me. Now, ladies, be nice to each other. But yes, I feel like the ones with the bigger eyes are a lot cuter. What do you guys think? I added your name, Sam. That's so fun. Thank you. So yes, this is basically. Oh, it does? Is it my Wi-Fi? Hi, Mama Riz. So, never ever. And you know what? I think it's YouTube doing this update because I have that issue too. I have to get out and come back in because it won't let me type anything. And then it'll say chat error or something like that. Just wanted to listen, leave my DNA. Today has been horrible. Oh no! I'm sorry. So this is basically what we're doing today. And if you already have your limbs, we can go ahead and get started. Oh no! Where are you going? I love you. Stay. This is Hank, Hectic Hank from Mama G colorway, and he doesn't want to stand. This is Ola Joe's colorway from CIA, and this is Dawn Aaron's colorway. I think it's called Flowers. Hey, Crystal. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Gina. Welcome, welcome. And Nancy. Hey, Mac. Okay, I'm going to put the family back up there. So if you are ready, cotton or acrylic yarn, I need to go upstairs and pick yarn. Whatever you want. So here is the wings. And here are the feet. And here's the beak. And you should have some eyeballs. I'm going to use the 15 because that's what I had in the bag. I am using my 4mm hook, my 4mm dot hooks, but, and then you need that and this. So if you're ready, go ahead and give me the thummies and we can rock and roll. I missed something. When was this up? When was what up? I just started. So let me know if you want to just jump into the body or if you want to do these parts again. Okay. Krista's ready. Oh, you didn't do them? Okay. Hi, Margie. So if everybody's good, the body. Okay. We'll go ahead and start. Get your body color, which I'm using this yarn that I purchased from Seta's coffee shop. She had a couple of this big twist party yarn. It's blown out. And this is in the color, well, obviously it wasn't this small. I was able to get 4 of these, so I'm thinking I might make 4 penguins in this color. This is color, what is this color? Glacial Pool. I don't know. All right, so we'll go ahead and start. And then I would also suggest to get a stitch marker or a something, a contrasting color. I have scraps here, so I just use this, except this has a knot in it. Okay, tell Dad I said hi. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cut a piece because that one has a knot in it. All right, get your stitch marker and get your yarn. We'll go ahead and start the body. Penguin. That's the wings. We'll do the head first. You'll need your body color, and then you also need the face color, but not until row 5, which I'm going to have it handy. I'm going to use white. All right, so row 1 of the body, we're going to go ahead and start with a magic circle. You guys are on a TV table. And do 8 single crochets. Hi, Lori. Okay, thank you for being here. You're ready. Okay, Mama Riz. One more is 8. You're going to rewrite. I just barely started, so we're starting the body, but if you don't have the limbs, you'll have to catch the video. Oh, thank you. Hi, Ola. Okay, so that was row 1. 8 single crochets in a magic circle. I'm going to get my stitch marker. Because I like to carry this tail around so I don't have to weave it in. Hi, Cindy. Row 2 is going to be single crochet in each stitch and increase to 16. Hold on. Oh, you just had supper? Hi, Royalty. For those that are not going to do this with us tonight, there's some fun little new features. There's a magic 8 ball. You can say 8 ball and then ask your question, and it will reply with your answer. Guess what? What? Chicken butt? Don't keep me in suspense. What? All right, so that is row 2. I'm going to just double check my count. Ah, and 16. Okay, so there's 16. Now I still have to wash it. Oh, just hang dry it. Don't put it in the dryer. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know. So row 2, you should have had 16 stitches. We're going to row 3. It's just a single crochet and an increase. I think that's 8 times. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Kimchi. Yeah, the links that are dropping are my channel members. You get a shout out if you are a coffee member or a Yarn Eat at Time member. Okay, you should have 24 stitches. Hi, Diana. Oh, congratulations. Oh, no. And moving on to row 4. is 2 single crochets and an increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Olijo. Last one. Okay. So here is row 4. Now row 5 is gonna where it kind of gets a little tricky. So if you need me to go slower, let me know. So row 5, you're going to do 11 single crochets in the body color, and then you're gonna bring in your base color. So what I do is just do ten and 11, and then I just pull this up a longer loop, and I go back into these stitches here, just the first 2 legs. Of course, you don't have to do it this way. You can do finish it off with the white color. And then you bring in your base color. And I just pull that through like so. And then we're going to do 3 single crochets in the white. And I like to crochet over both tails. 1, 2, and 3. Same thing. We'll pull this out further, and then take this the color tail, and see how you had it dangling here. You want to pull it first to cinch it, and it kind of makes it a cleaner edge. And then pull this one back up, and then do 4 single crochets. 3, and 4. Same thing, pull that up, go through the first 2 loops, pull this one so that fishes that in. Oh no, I was crocheting with the tail instead of the working yarn. That's okay, we're just going ahead and pull this working yarn over. And then we're going to do 3 single crochets. Pull this one through. And then do 11 single crochets in the body color one. And 11. So let me make sure I did that right. One third two. Okay. So then for row 6, under my stitch marker, and then we're going to carry this tail over. not the tail, the working yarn. Hey Zach, your internet keeps crashing. Way off? How off? Do you want to do row 5 again? You had 20, not 32. On row 4, did you have 24? We can go back. How's everybody else doing? Crystal, are you okay? Just lay it over. And then what you're going to do is take this yarn and bring it up. And you're going to crochet over it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Hey, Michael. One and 2. Hi, Susan. It's a tangled mess, but it all works out. I have an extra stitch here. How did that happen? It was just decreased. 10. I don't know what happened, but that should work out. That's gonna throw it off too. That's okay. So that was row 6. Question: are you increasing in round 5? No. You shouldn't be. You should be at 32 all the way down to... You haven't started yet? That's round 5. You need to go back? Should we go back? We can go back. Oh no, Zach. Let me know how you guys are doing. I'm actually going to do the part 2 of this video later tonight. You got confused? Oh no. We can go back to... We could start all over if you want. I know you are working it, and then Ronell is working it, and Ronell was off too, so I just want to make sure my numbers are right. I'm on round 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to 7. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Oh no. Good night, Sam. All right, so for row 7, we're going to single crochet 10. And 10 is the last one. This tail is going to mess me up. You'll see how messy it gets back there. I pull it across and up so I can crochet over it. Now, this is the easier part. Dinner out of the oven, have to eat so I can take your meds, okay? Round 4, you have 32. Round 4, you should have only 24. Oh, yeah. Yeah, round 4, you have 32. Round 3 is 24. Yeah, round 4 is 32. Part 2 is well, I'm gonna record it probably after the live. I did part 1 pretty late last night, but then I edited it this morning. Edit being put them together. So part 2 will be out tomorrow. Are we good? So now you're going to single crochet 13. And remember, just I crochet over this blue tail too. I'm going to do 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, sorry, I'm not even in frame. 13. And I just like to flip these so they're not tangling up on each other. And then you should have 9 single crochets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so row 8 is exactly the same, but I'll flip it so I don't confuse myself. Bye, Gina. Thank you for coming. See? Eight and 9. So there's row 8. Didn't I pull this tail? I forgot to pull the tail before I crocheted. Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. Well, I just did a boo-boo. I forgot to pull that tail back. So now I gotta do that one more time. And 9. It's YouTube. Alright. Row 9. Oh, one more row of this. 10, 13, 9. Nine and 10. Hi, Sandra. Did you get something to eat? Sandra, you weren't here yesterday, but I copied you and I put 8 ball on my mine at Batu. So you can say 8-Ball, ask your question, and he'll answer you. Trying to chill. Yeah, because I was swatching on your well, technically I caught the replay. Eight Ball, can I quit my job? He said no. Sorry, that's not the answer he wanted, but he's telling the truth. That's horrible. Okay, 9. All right. So that was row 10. Basically, at this point, what I do is I stop and kind of clean up these edges here. Like, I must have messed up somewhere there because there's a gap. So what you can do is go ahead and cut off the white and put that to the side. Oh, I mean 7 and 9. 7 through 9 is the same, yes, basically. So what you're going to do is just take your tails that you have in the inside, shove that in there. But the last one that you cut off here, I like to, that's a whole lot of numbers. If only it was in my bank account. Don't split your yarn. What are you guys doing? So just eyeballing it. This side looks good. I'm going to go up to here. It's nice, right? So shiny. And basically, I just like to pick up the white. I mean, if you don't care that it's kind of jagged and rough, you can leave it. I just pick up the V's and kind of crochet it over. Janky eyes. Yeah. Just kind of cover up the blue spots that are poking out. Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. You like it rough? That's what she said. So I'm just following along and kind of covering up or seaming back together wherever I have gaps. Let's see, there's a big gap. That scared me. If you're not willing to change, don't expect your life to either. My motivations for the day. PSA. Yeah. Basically, this is a low sew project because you do have to get the needle. But I picked the blue one to make me happy. Alright, so I think that looks good. Fish it back down. And then all the tails in the inside, I like to just knot them. So, hi cat lover, welcome in. My name is Sunita, and you are more than welcome to hang out. We're just crocheting together a penguin. Hi Terry, welcome, welcome. I just like to tie these so they don't get tangled. Thank you. Ooh, Michelle, thank you. Michelle wants the pole dance. All right. So once they're tied in, you can snip it, but why? You can use it as stuffing. So before I move on to adding the eyeballs, let's have a little dance for Michelle. Thank you for that, Michelle. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I did switch over the banner. We're gonna go ahead and add the eyeballs, but first we're gonna sew. We're gonna sew again the nose, and basically for the nose, you want to put it right underneath where it kind of dips down. Michelle, hi Michelle. Nana Michelle, how are you doing? Staying cool? Did you finish dinner? Welcome back, Cindy. Hi, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. So for the nose, where it curves, I like to put that on top, but it doesn't really matter. So I just pick a spot. and add it in. And then just sew it on the face. The rest of this will go seemingly quicker, but you know. Oh, okay. Ah, go all the way around. And take this one down. I'm going to go back in the middle and go back down. So just make it, it's on there. Good. This camera is blowing out a lot. I wonder if I can fix it. I don't know if I did anything. And if you see any gaps in the beak, go ahead and sew it closed. Okay. And yet again, I like to tie my ends together. Mhm. There you have it. And let's get the eyeballs. For the eyeballs, you can, depending on what size you have, just put it wherever it feels right. That feels about right. On each side of the beak. Sonic the Hedgehog is on Amazon Prime. Look at how cute that is. And then you put the back in. Stick it in. Yeah, just stick it in. And push it down. Got to put the protection on so that it doesn't pop off. Look at that. Quack, quack. All right, there you have it. So now we're going to work a few rows, and then you can, if you are able to, you can crochet the arms in as you go, but I like to slant it a little bit, so that's why I sew it on. But if you know how, by all means, definitely just crochet it in. Yeah, quack, quack. It's got a little curve to it. All right, so that will probably, this section here will be part 2. For the most part. Maybe. It looks good in the color. This color? Yeah, I like this color. Of course I like this color. It's blue. All right, so let's move on to the next steps. Oh. You guys see my pants? Okay, so for this row, we're going to go to part 1 of the body. And basically, you're going to pick up where you left off on the head. And we're going to do a decrease first. And then 3 single crochets. So that's 4 stitches. 4 times 6 is 24, and then you do 1 more decrease at the end. You should have 25. Thank you, Lori. So this stitch right here is really tight, so gotta make sure you decrease there. Otherwise, just skip it and just do 4 single crochets, which I'm gonna do. And the last 2, you're gonna do a decrease. There you have it. His head's starting to curve in. Two. I'm going to do an increase. So that's your 2 stitches, and then you're going to do 3 single crochet increase. That's 5 stitches. 5 times 6 is 30, plus this 2 is 32. Last stitch is an increase. 4 and 5. Look at that. So we're back to 32 stitches. How are you guys doing? I'm just crocheting away. That's a lot of mumbo jumbo. So this one here, I do take the time to make sure my count is right. So the first little parentheses is 8 stitches. No, increase 6 stitches times 2 is, oh, you're sewing on the beak. So that's 6 times 2 is 12. And then I break down this middle section. What this does is it gives it its little belly pooch. It rounds it out. But, I mean, if you want, you can just math it yourself and just make 40 stitches. If you don't want a belly. If you want a slender penguin, then you don't have to do this step. But I like to do this. Alright, so we're going to increase. And then 4 stitches. You want your penguin to be well fed? Yeah. 6. And I just like to double check. 1, 2. 11, 12. Okay, so I'm right at 12. Now we're going to do the next section, which is increase. 3 single crochets. Increase. 2 single crochets. Increase again. 3 single crochets. Increase one more time. Now we're back at the brackets. 6 times 2 is 12. 4 single crochets. 1, 4, increase. Do it again. 4 single crochets. And then increase. So you should be at 40. At this point, I stop to sew in the arms. And where I sew the arms is right underneath the where the cheek goes. So I kind of do it like that at a slant. So depending on which way you put the arms on. So kind of line it up with the face. So flipping cute. Now you know why I'm obsessed with penguins. They're adorable. There's no rhyme or reason of sewing. Just get it on the body. Then I flip it up and sew underneath. This party yarn likes to split. Ah, thanks to Chili Willy. And then I like to tack down the sides one more time. Which I need to get back to that because I found my arcane fiber bucket and I still got plenty of brown to make more. I'm really going through this one a few times because I don't know why I have this big old stitch here. We're just going to take that down and then knot it. Oh, you gonna make another shawl? How far did you get? Thank you. Oh, look at there's a big gap there. So guess what? I'm gonna use one of these tails to sew that hole closed. See that hole just peeking out? We're gonna do surgery. Can't have any open wounds. Hey Lacey, shalom. I didn't point that out. It just sounds like it. That's all I hear. And I think that's one of the reasons why. Have I made any little squirrels? Not really, no. The next one I have in the works is to use my patch pattern, but just change up the ears and the tail. And I'm going to make a unicorn to go with my pole dancing. But it does, I mean, now that I heard Crystal Hooks at Yarn is the one that sent me that Google, and that's all I heard when he's the first. I said, "Excuse me," but yeah, blame Crystal. I cut after row 9. Yes, the white you do. Ronell is a beast. She finished it in a week. She sure did, and it's beautiful. I love it. Bong chicka wow. What is bong chicka wow? Yeah, she's Miss Overachiever. Sing that while the unicorn is pole dancing. No, I'm not. But I feel like I need a unicorn because Bonnie's got me on this unicorn kick. You made a cradle / purse for your neighbor's little girl. They both love squirrels. Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna post that video of the squirrel that's just laying in the grass all splayed out. He was hot. I gave him water, but he's still sitting there. I think he thinks that I was gonna poison him. Yeah, where's that yarn? Dawn has a lot of colorful yarns, but her Halloween yarn might work perfectly for the curls. He was hot. Yeah, he was. He was super hot. Did you make anything with the Halloween yarn roll now? Also, what made me want to buy all those rustic yarn? It's a 5-weight or 6-weight. I have a whole box full of them. I must have been planning for my. You made a mini scarf with all the minis. Did you get a big hank? Because for some reason I have like 4 big hanks. You're getting a delivery. Okay, take care. Okay, so after this row, pretty much Dawn sent me a bright, pretty yarn with blue, purple, pink in your Halloween box. Oh, but the colors for the Halloween colors are not scary. Hi, Mama Riz, by the way. It was a nice color. And I'm just gonna tie this together. Here you have it. His arms are on. The last thing you have to sew is the feet, but that's simple. And we are at an hour and a half. Let's get the show on the road, yeah? You're just a scaredy cat. No, you're just living cautiously. You're a lot braver than you think, going through all the stuff that you did. And you came out stronger. I love you for that. Thank you for being here. All right. So the next 3 or 4 rows is basically just single crochet in the round. Yeah, so that's the next 3 rows. So 4 through 6 is single crochet. Okay. Oh, well, if you want, you could just keep it one solid color and then you can make a patch to go over it and then sew it in. Or you can use felt. Yeah, I should have said this is kind of advanced only because of the color changes and all that stuff. Yeah, just cut a B shape and then turn it on its side and then either glue it or sew it, whichever one. See, I don't know why this is sitting here like that. Did I do that? I'm gonna have to tag that down. You see that yarn that's carrying over? For row 5. They're starting to paste. Ah, I do have cotton yarn. I have all of the uh Melissa's from CIE yarn. This, oh no, this is not cotton. This is superwash merino in Ola Joe's colorway. But I do have a bag full of Melissa's yarn sitting here. I have Granny D's. Oh, this is all that's all the superwash. After this row, we're gonna go ahead and it ate your sewing needle. You made them too chunky. Oh no. After this row, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a stretch break, and I'm gonna go let the dogs out because they're making me nervous. Walking back and forth. Almost there. Don't make me sing that. Not after what Granny told me what it means. Okay, so there's row 5. It means who let the ugly girls out in the club, basically. It's kind of mean. But I'm going to go ahead and play the swatcher video, get up and stretch, and catch up. When we come back, we'll go to row 6. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. The dogs got into something back there, and then I found a little dead bird. So I might have to cut this short because I don't know what he's getting into. He's in the corner. So let's see here. What did I miss? I see Mara down there. Did she pop up? April is my dancing good. Who is Sunita? Where is she? Ah, that's so funny. What did it say? Oh, geez. So I think that's I'm gonna call it here, only because I don't know what's going on with that dog, and oh, no worries. Okay, so you can pop up, but after this live, we're gonna head on over to Jen's house, and so we left off on row 6, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pop up the next few rows, or do you want to continue it on a video? You guys let me know. Okay, so I'll leave it here. We're on row 5. Well, I just finished row 5. We're gonna pick up on row 6, and then maybe I'll do a video for that. But thank you guys all for hanging out with me tonight, and we'll finish this later. Yeah, thank you again for just being the best subscribers, friends, members. I do appreciate you all. Have a good night. Thank you. And then let's play this one more time for all of my members and my super chats that I got. We need to play one more pole dance, yeah? Bye, guys. It's over at Jen. The bus will take you over. I got a bus pass.